Imagine executing a high-stakes interplanetary campaign to defend a fragile democracy you bled to create, only to watch your beautifully structured universe violently fracture into a full-scale grimdark nightmare, forcing you into a grueling, real-time game of survival on a storm-ravaged planet, while political factions and deep-seated institutional secrets dismantle your home from within. This is the breathlessly high-octane, profoundly devastating, and utterly magnificent reality that consumes Darrow of Lykos in Pierce Brown's monumental science fiction masterpiece, Dark Age. Standing as the staggering, chart-topping fifth installment of the blockbusting Red Rising saga, this space opera delivers an absolute triumph of multi-POV warfare, visceral trauma recovery, and shifting global alliances, demanding to be experienced through your headphones as an immersive audiobook where every roaring hypercane and heartbreaking late-night confession rings out with flawless clarity. Following the chaotic fallout of Iron Gold, Darrow, the legendary Reaper, finds himself outlawed by his own solar republic, waging a rogue war of attrition on the scorched sands of Mercury. Hiding behind a heavily armored psychological shield of battlefield righteousness, Darrow faces off against Atalantia Grimmus, the ruthless dictator of the society remnant, and the terrifyingly calculating tactical defense of Atlas Ra, the Fear Knight. When the planet's terraforming storm gods are pushed to a lethal, unhinged extreme, Darrow is trapped in a close-quarter psychological game of chess against his own former allies and a rising rival, Lysander Lune, the displaced heir to the old empire who has returned to the core to unite the treacherous gold families at the edge of his sword. Brown masterfully structures a fast-paced, multi-layered narrative, effortlessly shifting between 5 incredibly distinct perspectives to map the expanding horrors of a solar system on the brink of absolute destruction. On Luna, Virginia Mustang Augustus plays a dangerous political game against the Vox Populi to preserve her democracy and save her exiled husband, only to face a dark timeline of betrayal and the shocking resurrection of an old enemy. Meanwhile, the thief Ephraim fights an uphill battle for personal growth and redemption while protecting Pax and Electra from an ancient threat lurking among Safi's obsidians, and young Lyria navigates a raw, exceptionally realistic path of survival through the extremist violence of the Red Hand on Mars. The audiobook format breathes a thrumming, deeply intimate life into this sprawling, high-security epic, utilizing a god-tier multicast narration performance that flawlessly captures every low battle growl, sharp-tongued bicker of gallows humor, and breathless whisper of panic. It is a triumphant, pulse-pounding masterwork that examines the true, agonizing cost of power and freedom, proving that when the foundations of your world are completely smashed to ash, the absolute safest move isn't trying to outrun the Dark Age, but having the enduring courage to hold the line alongside your found family and fight for the light.